Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo? And we back talking sports. Come sit with me for a minute. Come laugh at my pain, man. Cause I'm finna just air it all out, man. You know, the Warriors get blown out. Draymond Green got he's suspended for 5 games. And Steph is out with a knee injury. I only watched like the fourth quarter of this game, but I don't even want to talk about the game. Because any game that Steph Curry is not in, I'm not really taking serious. I want to let's just be real. And it's time to be real. And it's time to just, address the elephant in the room. I already talked about this, but now it's time to make a declaration. Klay Thompson needs to go to the bench. Andrew Wiggins needs to go to the bench. It's time. Klay Thompson is not a starter anymore. This man gave you 5 points in 27 minutes. That's not the Klay Thompson. That's not even Klay Thompson of last year. He is finished. He cannot play consistently, give you 20 points consistently on a nightly basis, or even 15 maybe. It's time for him to go to the bench, bro. I like the way Moody playing. Kuminga had 23, I believe. I like the way Moody playing. Pajinski, he's a really good three-point shooter. I like the way he plays. They put Guy Santos in. I think they need to just let the young boys play and bring Wiggins and Klay off of the bench. You know what I'm saying? At least Chris Paul gave you 15. Put Chris Paul out there with them young boys and see what they can do, bro. Because Draymond's suspended anyways. Ain't no telling when Steph gonna come back. If Steph come back, then you put Chris Paul to the bench and you put Steph out there with them young bulls. But y'all need to get this done fixed now, or y'all gonna be looking at you already done lost 5 in a row. You're gonna look up. We're gonna be 6-15, 6-10, 6-15. You don't want that because that's kind of hard to come back from. We 6-7. We lost 5 in a row, which means we started off super hot. We started off what, like 4-1, 6-2. We started off 6-2. Now we 6-7. You lost 5 in a row. This is not good at all. The Thunder, like I told everybody, the Thunder are for real. They can shoot that ball. Isaiah Joe, shooter. And I already knew Jalen Williams was a baller. You know how I feel about Shea. I think the Clippers should have never traded Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He was nice when he was with them, with the time he got out there. But that's what it boils all the way down to, bro. We need to get a big man, and Klay and Wiggins need to go to the bench. That's just what it is, bro. It's time. You drafted these dudes, it's time to put them on the floor, bro. It's time to put Moody and Kuminga on the floor. Kuminga started tonight, I believe. Keep starting him. And it's time to put Klay Thompson on the bench. And if Steve Kerr don't do that, bro, he gonna really piss me off. It's time to put Kuminga. It's time to put Kuminga and Moody in, bro. They didn't win on a whole championship run with y'all. This is like their 3rd year. It's time to put them in there, bro. It's time to put them in there. You can start Chris Paul because you need a point guard until Steph come back. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's time to do, man. I'm not taking none of these games serious. I'm just looking at how our team is playing, like our young bulls. the problem was the you know what I'm saying, the defense tonight. Like the Thunder was just lighting it up from three, and some of the defense was good closeouts, great closeouts, but the Thunder was just lighting them off of three like they did in the first game. The Thunder can just really shoot the three. But that's just the what it boils all the way down to. If Klay give you 20 points, do you know if Klay give you 20 points that they win this game? It's only by one, but if Klay give you, fuck that. If Klay gave you 15 tonight and Wiggins gave you 22, they win the game. Klay and Wiggins are the difference. They are the difference, bro. And it's sad, bro. It's real sad. It's sad to see what has happened to Klay, but Klay has a reason. He has not been the same at all since the injury. He wasn't the same last year. He wasn't the same the year before. But we had other guys like Otto Porter, Bielitsa, Lee, you know what I'm saying, to step up. But yeah, it's bad, bro. It might be time for us to start letting them young boys come in there. It might be time to just open up another variation of the Warriors. Because the Big Three era is gone. Draymond is acting crazy. Klay has took a cup and dropped off a cliff. And Steph, the only one just left. It's going to have to be Steph and the young boys. You're going to have to throw Kuminga and Moody in there. You're going to have to just throw him in there, bro. I think Kuminga is ready. Moody, he's a pretty good player. He can shoot the three. He defends. He hustles. Just put them boys in there. Just put them in there. Because Wiggins is awful. Wiggins is worse than Klay. And let me tell you why. Because he ain't have no injuries. He more athletic than Klay anyways. He don't have no injuries. He can get to the hole. This man jumper is broke. I'm talking about broke. This is a number one overall pick? I can't believe this the same guy we had that was the second best player on our team. I'm starting to just be like, bro, Steph really won the championship with this man. Steph should be, that Steph championship, bro, in 2022, he should be up. I think I got to move Steph up some more. I might have to move him to 7th, bro. I might have to move him up one more. Yeah, I'm going to have to move him up to 7th. Because that championship look even more impressive now, bro. It does. Because do you see how Andrew Wiggins has been playing the last 2 years? Like, just garbage. Klay will never be the same. I already knew that. I was just hoping Klay could get back to maybe at least 20 points a game. That's not happening. When we won the championship, I'm like, okay, the next year he gonna get back. He didn't. Then I was hoping, all right, it's the last chance. This year, no, he's done. He's done. That don't mean he still can't give you those little, you know what I'm saying, games in between where he, you know what I'm saying, shooting very well and everything, but he can't be the Klay Thompson of old. And as a Warriors fan, it's sad to see, but you know, we just got to be real. It was a reason why they didn't offer him an extension. It was a reason of that. Now they're gonna have to work something out. Maybe he can come off the bench, sign for less money. But Klay is not the same anymore, bro. He is not a starter. Wiggins is not a starter. Not the way he's been playing the last 2 years. He needs to come straight off the bench, bro. Now he can rebound and defend, but his jumper has been broken. Broke. I'm talking broke. Like when you throw your phone on the ground really hard. When you don't have no money. Broke. Like it's sad, bro. And Steph is having a phenomenal season. Top 5 in scoring. Bro, he's phenomenal. He's shooting like 49% from the field, 45% from 3. He's having a phenomenal season, but it's not gonna be. It's reminding me of 2021, where he carried them all the way to the fucking play-in. He might have to do that shit again this year. Carry them to the play-in. They got to play the Thunder again for the in-game tournament. I'm expecting them to lose. If they win, I would be really happy, but I'm expecting them to lose. Unless they take Wiggins and Klay out and reduce Klay's minutes. He need maybe about 15, maybe 20, maybe about 15 minutes. Play him about 15, maybe 20 minutes in spurts. They have to reduce his minutes. He cannot play on a consistent basis no more. He giving you maybe 15, 18 on a good night. Man, this is through what, 11, about 10 or 11 games. I can see it. If they reduce his minutes and keep Wiggins out the lineup, I think they got a better chance at winning. So, I mean, it's sad to see, but we don't know what these young cats will be. They have to develop. But one thing I know about this organization is that they don't just draft guys that don't have. James Wiseman was really the only draft pick that I think they missed on. Moody can play. He plays the Warrior way. He's really good. Kuminga, he has taken a big jump this year. He needs to take a bigger jump, and they need to get him in the starting lineup because he had 21 tonight. I think 23, either 21 or 23. You know what I'm saying? So it's not looking good, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not looking good right now. You know, what else can I say? Kuminga had 21 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. He led everybody in scoring. Pajinski had 13 off the bench. Moody had 12 off the bench. And Looney had 13. Klay Thompson had 5 points. A starter. Everybody, all the rest of the starters had double digits. Wiggins, you got to get him up out of there. He got outscored by Pajinski off the bench. It's time to get him up out of here, bro. It's time to put Klay on the bench and put Wiggins on the bench. I'm just being real with you. Wiggins supposed to be putting up 20 to 25. That's what Wiggins supposed to be doing. Klay, I expected maybe 15 to 20. He can't even do that, bro. And in 27 minutes. So what, you think it's going to get better as the season go along? No, his body has failed him. He can't do it no more. And it's just sad to see, but it's the truth. It's the truth, man. It's the God honest truth. Don't play Corey Joseph no more. Don't play Corey Joseph anymore. He is useless. Yeah, man. So, Warriors thing in a tough spot right now, but it's still only 6-7. It's not like they 2-7 or 1-8. You know what I'm saying? They still can get it turned around, I believe. But those things that I just talked about, they have to do that. They have to do that. You just got to go for it. Because it can't get no worse. You done lost 5 in a row with Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins in the lineup. Steph didn't play for 2 of those games. And even the games you played with Steph, you lost. On nights where he was putting up 35, 38 points. So, you know what I'm saying? And on multiple nights, the bench has looked better than the starters outside of Steph. And even some nights where Steph is, you know what I'm saying, struggling through a couple quarters. The bench look really good, and then Steph come in the fourth quarter, do his motherfucking thing, and either it's enough to get it done, or his teammates just don't step up. But ain't no excuses. They got to get it done. But they got to take Wiggins and Klay out of the starting lineup. They have to come off the bench. I'm sorry. Keep Jonathan Kuminga in the lineup. Take out Wiggins. Put Moses Moody in. And Klay, take him out and put Podziemski in. Put Podziemski in and put Moody in. Because I'm forgetting, Jonathan Kuminga is going to be in there for Draymond. But Draymond, when he come back, he probably going to be back in the starting lineup. So then you take out Andrew Wiggins and Klay Thompson, and you put in Moses Moody, and you put in Jonathan Kuminga. It cannot get any worse, bro. Warriors fans, I feel you. Warriors haters, or people that don't like the Warriors, laugh at my pain. It's all good, man. Because this needs to happen. It needs to happen sooner than later. Because Klay Thompson, maybe he can, do better if he have maybe like 15 minutes a night. Because he can't complain, because he has not been playing great at all. He was playing okay for a little second, maybe for the first couple games. Then he just, through this whole losing streak, he's been awful. It's just been god-awful. Wiggins has been god-awful all year. His whole jumper has been god-awful all year. And they pay him that money, which I told him they shouldn't have paid him that money, bro. They should have waited. I told him they should have waited. Or, if he don't want to come back, find somebody else for him. I'm just being real. Like when people were saying, he should have been the finals MVP, no, he shouldn't have. That was Steph. Without Steph on that team, bro, they would have got swept. I truly believe that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what it is. Now, I want to switch to another subject that I been hearing. So apparently the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bulls are looking to trade not only Zach Lavine but Alex Caruso, which is kind of surprising. I think Alex Caruso is a really good role player. Very good on defense. Really good on defense. Can shoot the three. Knows his role. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why the Lakers ever let him go. You know what I'm saying? That's what they need. They need somebody like him. Because their defense is atrocious. But, yeah. That is surprising. Now, the Zach Lavine trade. This is my take on Zach Lavine. He really, transformed his game. Because he was known as a high flyer, a dunker, blah, 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 this. Which is, he's a phenomenal dunker. Top 5 dunker to me all the time. But he transformed into, a sniper. He really could score the basketball. But his attitude, and, bro, he does not pass the ball, bro. His playmaking is, non-existent, bro. I watched him play against my Pistons earlier this year and dropped 51 points with 0 assists. And you still lost by a comfortable margin. Now, DeMar DeRozan didn't have that great of a game, but I think he had at least a few assists, whatever like that. I was just watching every time he had the ball. And in the last 7 minutes, he didn't score at all. When he was having the ball, Ausar Thompson, which I'm going to get to in a second because this is going to be just a short little segment. Ausar Thompson, he was locking him up. But, yeah, they're trying to trade Zach Lavine and Alex Caruso. I think they should, trade them. But you better get a nice haul back for both of them. Because Alex Caruso's value is high. You know what I'm saying? Zach Lavine, I already been hearing about that. The Lakers. Should he go to the Lakers? Should he go to the Knicks? Should he go to the Sixers? Well, the Sixers, then, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the Sixers should grab him. because they got Tyrese Maxey. I think they should stay how they is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he would mesh with all of them, but you know what I'm saying? The Heat, that might be a good pairing, but I don't think he would do. I don't know if he would do well in that culture, you know. But Alex Caruso and Zach Lavine on the trading block look like Chicago is trying to rebuild, because I hope they don't think they still trying to do something if they trade, unless they get a big haul, like unless they get a few key pieces, you know what I'm saying, like some depth, and maybe another, you know what I'm saying, all-star caliber player. But other than that, I don't see it. So, don't know. We'll see what the Chicago Bulls are really trying to do and everything, but who knows? Now, I want to talk about the only bright spot about my Pistons right now. Ausar Thompson. Hot take. Ausar Thompson is the rookie of the year right now to me. To me. To me. And you, maybe I'm biased because I am a Pistons fan, but bro, he's literally the best defender out of the rookie class. Him and you can say Victor, but I'm talking about perimeter defense. The best perimeter defender out of anybody. He's averaging 12 points a game, 12, 10, and 4 on 1 steal and 2 blocks a game. Come on now. Come on now. His defense is real. Like he's like damn near a lockdown defender already in his rookie season. His rebounding is tenacious, bro. He's getting 10 rebounds a game, and he's 6'7", bro. 10 rebounds a game. 10. And he's 6'7", bro. He's 6'7". Like that's crazy, bro. We really got us one. And he really loves being in Detroit. Now, my bad, 6'6". Now, I pray to God. I just pray to God, bro, that we find some way to get any muster better. Any way better, bro. But for now, he really the only bright spot from my team, bro. Like he rookie of the year. To me, like of course Victor being up and down. Chet and Chet done had some really good games. He done had some really good games, but I don't think neither one of them has been as good as a perimeter defender, and he's averaging more rebounds than both of them. It's just the points is a little bit lower, but he's definitely averaging more rebounds and I think more assists, and almost the same amount of blocks. Now his efficiency is going to get better. This is rookie year. He's shooting abysmal from the 3, but I don't think he takes a lot of them, and you know what I'm saying, his efficiency will get better. I'm not too much worried about that. But 12 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Well, 2 blocks. 1 steal, 2 blocks. Bro, he's going to be a defensive demon. He might be all defensive this year. In his first year, he might be all defensive. Already. He's going to be a star, bro. He pick up his offensive game and I'm telling you, because he's a rebound demon. He might average 20 and 10. You know, he might average 20 and 10 maybe next year. Because I think his offensive game is going to get a lot better. You know what I'm saying? He throughout this season, I think he's going to get a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I had big hopes for my Pistons, but right now it's just looking the same like last year, bro. So either they're gonna make some moves or they just gonna stay stagnant and stay the way it is. You know, I can only hope for my Pistons. You know, like I said, I can only hope. But Ausar Thompson has been balling, bro. He has been balling. So I wanted to give a shout out to him, man. I think he's the rookie of the year, bro. In my opinion, right now. You know, you can say I'm crazy or I'm biased. I understand, but that's just my opinion. He's been the most consistent, in my opinion. He had 21 points, 21, 8, and 5 with 3 steals and 2 blocks versus the Hawks, even though they lost. He had 12 points and 13 rebounds, 6 of 11 versus the 76ers. They playing everybody close, they just can't close. So, this has been Who is Hendo with another video, man. I put all these together for y'all, these 3 topics. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This been Who is Hendo. I'm out. Peace.